So, when information makes its way from a Wikipedia page into a public article, the article could be spreading false information without even releasing it. Exactly. It makes you wonder how many hoaxes incited by people in this way have ended up as trust in many people's mind just because people copy and paste the Pandalist Wikipedia page. That's not to say that all information on Wikipedia is false by any means. There's a ton of really valid information there and it is constantly being updated. Many people consider it to be the most up-to-date and unbiased encyclopedia in the world. However, it is the open structure of Wikipedia compared to the traditional encyclopedia which makes it a target to be tampered with. So we just have to be aware that there may be a content more inaccurate on Wikipedia. Yes, and it's also worth mentioning that circular reporting is not just restricted to harmless information like the Brazilian advert, isn't it? No, for example, some time ago, claimed that curtain function would cause autism in children published a prestigious medical publication by the British surgeon. The problem was that unsupported claims were picked up by the media and the news spread like a wildfire soon. Soon enough, the general public were understandably concerned about the risk and high number of parents refused to vaccinate their children. Consequently, in recent years, we have seen an increase in the number of children suffering childbirth diseases such as measles. By the time the claims were properly unfolded, the damage was done and even what these days some people still believe that there is a link between vaccines and autism. It just goes to show how difficult it is sometimes to the trust to be heard. Absolutely. So, in practical terms, how can we be sure that what we are reading is true? Well, we can take certain steps such as checking the original source of the information and if at all possible, checking that the original source is credible and not just taken from either Wikipedia, Facebook, or the media. Right. So we need to be a little more critical and not just believe everything we read online. That's right. Although it's difficult because we want information quickly and immediately, so it's not always available to spend time checking the source of information. Even though we should and we should certainly try and reflect on the information and the facts ourselves if we think it's true or not. If you feel unsure about the validity of certain information, then there's no harm in looking into the future to check how true it actually is. That's very true. We often take things at face value and don't really take the time to think critically about them.